During the ancient days of Egypt, there was civilization. They have great buildings such as the Great Pyramid of Giza. You may have seen or heard about the Great Pyramid before in a movie or a documentary, but you've been wondering what it is about. By the end of this video, you will definitely have a fair knowledge about the Great Pyramid of Giza, Mummification, and Mastaba. Giza is a historical city located at the west bank of the Nile River in Egypt. The Great Pyramid, the Mastaba, and the Sphinx are all found in Giza. When someone dies, he is buried in a grave. In every part of the world, people have different ways of burying their dead. Some of these ways are cremation, aquamation, and mummification. A mastaba is a flat-roofed and a rectangular ancient Egypt tomb where most important people of Egypt were buried. They are made of mud, stone, or bricks. On the outer side, they resemble a bench. That is why they are called mastaba, which in Arabic means bench of mud. It has come to a time where the use of mastaba as tomb has ended. That is when mastabas were used as tomb for common people. Pyramids have replaced mastabas as graves for Egypt's ruling class and pharaohs. In ancient Egypt, they buried their dead under a structure called mastaba or pyramid. Pyramids are also found in countries such as China, Sudan, and other Asian countries. The pyramids of Egypt were built with simple tools such as lever and an inclined plane. No mortar was used in the laying of the blocks. The blocks were arranged in a way that it shouldn't slip off the other. Just analyze this critically. A structure of 146.5 meters high in the sky was created or was started and completed without a cement. This shows how creative ancient people were. In other stories, ancient people created their tools for building and weapons for hunting from woods and stones. So it is not surprising to build a whole pyramid without a cement by an ancient Egyptian. Inside the pyramid is where the dead body of the ruling class of Egypt were buried. The ruling class comprises pharaohs and their relatives. When you walk into the pyramid, you will find different tombs of pharaohs and their families and servants. In the burial chamber is where wealth and riches buried with the king are placed. On the walls of the burial chamber, there are writings of prayers to enable the king to access the afterlife. The riches are buried with the king so that he can keep on living luxury life after death. Some parts of the body is being cut open and the internal organs are removed. The cavity is rinsed and washed out. Then it is filled with aromatic substances such as cassia. After that, the body is covered in natron for 70 days. After 70 days, the body is wrapped in a lining from head to feet. The wrapped body is placed in a coffin called sarcophagus for burial. But note this, mummification is mostly done to rich people or wealthy people or the ruling class of Egypt because the process is very expensive for poor people to afford.